Okay. How's it going? Hopefully it sounds good. Just doing a little sound check. Sounds pretty good. So, how's it going, everybody? I'm SmokeCover13, and welcome back to another NASCAR live reaction stream. And I'm happy to be back doing this again because it's been 3 long weeks. As I went to Indianapolis for the Brickyard weekend, and also went to IRP. Fantastic weekend, had a great time. But now racing is back because of the Olympic break. I'm excited and looking forward to this Richmond race. We're going night racing, and night racing at Richmond, it's a vibe. I love going to Richmond. I wish I could go to Richmond, but the experience between the difference of night and day racing at Richmond, the night racing is always so much better, and it's so fun. It's just the vibe is all different. And since this race is sponsored by Cookout, they do a pretty good job sponsoring races and do like free advertisements at the track, and they always do a good job. And I say probably, I say like when they do the Southern 500 every year, they do a big tent like for the fans, and it's pretty cool. Uh, so hopefully Bowman will run really good. I know he didn't qualify great and even in practice, but the thing is about his car, I think it's more of a night it's a transition car. So it's not going to run well in the day, but once it runs at night, it's going to run fantastic. All right, here's the pre-race ceremonies. Amen. Oh, that's cool. Oh, yee. Let's get it. Let's get it. Also, I need to get something. Forgot to get the remotes in case the TV wants to go out. There we go. Not trying to rip the wire out. So I hope everybody had interesting 2 week off for racing. Racing was still going on. Still had the ARCA series, and then you had like short track racing around the USA. I've been watching the ARCA race, and then watched the like Bowman Gray, and obviously still watch the Cars Tour series because Cars Tour has been fantastic. And I can't wait till they finally, go to South Boston Speedway in September, which I'm really looking forward to that. Uh, I tell you what, going to Indianapolis and witnessing a historical race and being at a historical racetrack, probably the most prestigious racetrack in USA, like the most historical one, besides like Milwaukee Mile and other ones, but nothing is like Indianapolis. It's completely different. I pretty much got the same vibe when I went to the Daytona 500 and seeing Daytona for the first time and seeing how massive it is. It's just as big as like Indianapolis. And I loved every second of the trip. Everything was fantastic. Even the short track, Lucas Oil Indianapolis Raceway Park was cool. Just the whole experience has been fantastic. It was great. It was great to see and be there in person. And also seeing that specific paint scheme of Kyle Larson winning, which it really made up for the 600 pretty much. But also seeing Riley Hurst win, that was not on my, like, I did not see that coming at all. I thought Eric Almirola was going to win the Brickyard. I thought he was going to win the Xfinity race, but no, Riley Hurst. But Riley Hurst was fast, man. The way how he was going through the corners, he was going through the corners a lot better than anybody on the field. It's insane. All right, there we go. Okay. Got James Smalls. All the drivers are pretty much in the car. Tyler Reddick finished 6th or better the last 5 races. 3 top 3s finishes already. I know he's been finishing second a pretty good amount. But hey, he might get the job done tonight. I don't know. Well, Toyotas are really good at Richmond. They're really good at Richmond. And also, if I have to pick a driver to win, I want to see Truex win, man. Because after what happened at Richmond, I feel real bad for him. I do. I feel so bad for him because he was leading the race and caution came out, and also Denny Hamlin jumped the start, which he should have gotten penalized. Which NASCAR is very consistent on being inconsistent. But And I understand his frustration, man. Like, I really did. Denny Hamlin should have got penalized for that. He should have. But, no. Nothing. Ow. Got like a. I had like a bug on my hand. Alrighty, here we go. Hell yeah, let's go. Engines are fired up. Yeah, speaking about tires, I. This is kind of reminds me of F1 right now. Am I against it? No. Because we've seen them do this before. But. Oh, that's cool. I tell you what, man. Going to the track and seeing these awesome airplanes, like, I mean, anything aviation going on in person is so cool. Especially if it's like specific airplanes. It's just cool to see when they do flybys. Got Applebee's commercial. I haven't been to Applebee's in months. And me and my buddies were trying to get together and try to go to Applebee's one day, like on a Friday night or something. So, since the cars are fired up, they should be rolling on the racetrack right now. Because most of the time when they get all the cars fired up, they wait probably a good solid 3 to 4 minutes, maybe 5, and they start rolling on track. Hmm. Mm. Got a Sonic commercial. Definitely keep an eye out for Denny Hamlin because Denny Hamlin runs so well at Richmond. You have, I mean, look, I am surprised Austin Dillon had a great practice in qualifying. I am surprised, and I'm glad that seeing the like number 3 car up there. But you know, it. I was shocked, but then again, I think he ran uh the option tire during practice to get that good position. But then he had to start on the regular tires for qualifying. So not too bad, not bad at all. It's a really good crowd. I gotta tell you, it's a really good crowd at the track. I mean, you still got more people coming in. It's just weird, and not gonna lie, it's weird seeing a night race on a Sunday. How's it going, Alex Bowman fan? What's up? It's it's just weird seeing a night race on a Sunday instead of a Saturday. And Daytona is like, I know Daytona is a Saturday night race, but I think that's like the first Saturday night race we're gonna have. I think. I remember when Kansas was a night race, and that was on like a Saturday. And what else? You had, I think last year Atlanta, when it became a night race, it was on a Saturday for the fall race. Which I'm looking forward to the Atlanta race. Excuse me, the Atlanta race in the playoffs is going to be quite interesting. And also, it's weird not seeing the Southern 500 in the playoffs as well, because I used to go to the Southern 500. Thomas might go. I would love to go, but I highly doubt I'll be able to. So, cars are rolling on track. There is still a good amount of people at the track, and most of the time when they're at the racetrack, most of them are literally like right at the catch fence. Like, it's a bunch of them right at the catch fence. They're not in their seats yet. And then they showed a different camera angle outside of the track where there's still people trying to get in. And you also got to realize it's the people that are standing in next to the catch fence. You got people trying to get in, and also you got people under the grandstands trying to get to their seats or whatever. But I feel like it's going to be a pretty good crowd tonight. And the difference between, and I tell a lot of people that the day race and the night race is a completely different vibe. The night race usually stays packed, especially the last one I went to for Richmond and for the night race in 21 in the fall. That race was really packed. It was. It was a really good crowd. You know, Kyle Busch runs really good at Richmond too. So it's 50-50. He can be a dark horse in this too. Got Randall Burnett. I do love the jerseys, like the crew shirts that Kyle Busch's crew is wearing, the Cheddars. They look really cool. I want to get one of the Fallen in Reverse crew shirts, and if I can probably message, I don't know, if I can message like BJ McLeod Motorsports or something, I can get a straight answer how to get one. But they probably sell them off their website, and just I can buy one that way. And also, I am glad the ticker is working. That's the thing. Like, I'm glad the ticker's working, but yeah, you never know with Kyle Busch. Look, Kyle Busch is having an abysmal season. Like, he's not having a great season already, but he is. Would I say consistent? He can run up there in the top 10, but bad luck happens to him or something just happens to him in general. Like, he could have gotten a great finish at the Brickyard, but spins out. And, I mean, that... And seeing that in person, like, watching that, I feel bad for Kyle Busch, man. I don't have anything against the guy. I met the guy a couple times. I like Kyle Busch. I always like Kyle Busch. I mean, the thing is, I know a lot of people don't like him, but you got to respect the hell out of him because of how good he is, of how many races he won in his career, and he's a two-time Cup champion. He's an Xfinity champion, and when he retires Cup, he's going to do the Truck Series so he can go after the Truck Series champion and be the first guy to become the first guy to win all the champions in the 3 series. But hey, I just, I mean, if Kyle Busch wins this race or wins any of the races before the playoffs, he'll keep the streak going. He'll keep his win streak going, and I think it'll be what, 19 years, 18, 19 years, or somewhat. And he's got to be like 20 some years to be equal with Richard Petty's record for a consistent win each year. Yeah, Chase Elliott's Coca-Cola paint scheme is really cool. I never, to be honest, I never heard of Slim Chicken until I saw the sponsorship, and I looked it up, and there's one like an hour away from me that I never knew about. But the place looks pretty decent. It looks decent. I do love Christopher Bell's paint scheme. It's got more yellowish to it. I just like it. I do like Josh Berry's paint scheme with the was it P&G sponsorship. It looks good, and I think it's got like a metallical reddish color to it. It just looks good. And surprising, Austin Dillon was really fast in practice. But also, there's another guy that's really fast, and a lot of people didn't really pay attention, and that was Daniel Suarez. He was very consistent in his lap times, passing 15, 20, even, any of that kind of stuff. Like, he was very consistent with his laps. You just never know. Even if your driver is not doing too well, luck could play in their way. It happens all the time. Even if your favorite driver drives like shit, something can still happen and get a good finish. Get a really good finish out of it. Anything's possible in racing, and that's why racing is so unpredictable too, man. And we have seen it so many times of final lap, the leader can have a problem. Just like when Blaney ran out of fuel at Gateway. Yeah, William Byron's paint scheme is really nice. I was actually able to see that at Indy. Too bad it wrecked out. All right, I got a message. But here we go, green for the start for the Cookout 400 at Richmond. Here we go, and Denny Hamlin had a great start. At least he didn't jump it. But Truex on the outside has a huge run, going around Denny Hamlin for the lead. Still side by side. Chase Elliott is going to the bottom behind Josh Berry, and Mark Truex Jr. on the outside is still dead even with Denny Hamlin, but Denny Hamlin's going to lead that lap. And people are really diving into the corner like really awkwardly because I thought Buescher was going to get sent to oblivion. But Denny Hamlin is still leading this race. And, oh, man, that's a lot of cars in one area. And it looks like Bubba Wallace is on the outside of Chris Buescher. And Logano, and there is, oh man, Byron almost got into Blaney. And we got 3-wide racing with, it looks like Ty Dillon, Harrison Burton, and Brad Keselowski going 3-wide. There's a lot of passing, and Joey Logano is going to the bottom of Buescher for 8th. But here comes Austin Dillon with a huge run on the outside around Buescher to get that position. And Austin Dillon is going to settle behind Logano. So everybody is on the regular tires. Their tires they have to run on during qualifying. Yeah, I like to see Truex win tonight. I really do. It's his final season. He's really good at Richmond. Why not why not win at one of his favorite tracks slash best track? Byron on the bottom with Tyler Reddick, and ooh man, Kyle Busch trying to get in the back of Larson. And somebody was about to chop Larson's front end. I don't know who that was. And oh man, Kyle Busch in the back of Cindric for a little bit. He's trying to get under him. Ooh, Kyle Busch almost lost it off the corner. And you got Chase Elliott on the bottom of Joe Logano for 6. And Kyle Busch is, I mean, he's 16th right now. He's behind Chastain, but Gibbs is going around Kyle Busch for 16th. Yeah, Kyle Busch had a little wrist injury because of his Brickyard crash, which I didn't know anything about that till yesterday. That's crazy. But Kyle Busch is settled behind Gibbs in 17th. So your top 10 is Hamlin, Truex, Berry, Bell, Wallace, Logano, Elliott, Austin Dillon, Buescher, and Byron. You also got Carson Hocevar trying to get around Kyle Busch. Dude, not going to lie, Carson Hocevar made that look so easy. And in my opinion, I think a lot of these guys are trying to save their prime tire, which is the hard tire. And once it gets like halfway through the stage, they might switch over to the soft tire. I don't know. Kyle Busch is, yeah, they're showing the replay. All right, hold on. I don't know, man. Kyle Busch, like, he just came up and I can't tell if Hamlin got into him or he just came up and, I mean, it's tomato. But it's still ruined. It still ended Bush's day. It was such a beautiful paint scheme, too. And Ty Gibbs is going under Carson Hocevar, but Carson seems pretty racy right now. As in speed. He's trying to get around Ty Gibbs on the outside. And Kyle Larson is trying to get around Austin Cindric for a spot. There's a lot of cars at one spot. Ty Gibbs is going up. He's trying to push Carson Hocevar out of line. Here's the thing about Bubba Wallace. Bubba Wallace is not a bad driver. He has proven that he's won. I mean, he proves that he won races and stuff. I don't think he's that. I mean, he's not that bad of a driver. I tell you this, he's more accomplished. He has accomplished more than Corey LaJoie. I'll tell you that. And to be honest, you got Kyle Larson beating the bumper on Chastain, but Chastain's car is just funny looking to me. It's just, you just picture him being in his underwear with no fire suit. It's weird. It's so freaking weird. And I saw there's like a TikTok video NASCAR posted, or I think it was Trackhouse that did it, where they had like a sound effect. It's like, man, you're doing great. Where's your clothes? It's just funny to me. Yeah, the ticker is not working. It's not showing the green. But we're still green. I don't know if we have a competition caution. I don't think we do. I'm not too sure on that. All right, William Byron gets a run on Blaney. Oh, he gets in the Blaney. I don't know, man. I can't tell if I can't tell if Byron did get into Blandy in that camera angle, but I know Logano was getting into Busher for a bit. And make sure y'all hit the like button on this stream. And trying to get to 3,350 by the end of this month, subscribers. And I really appreciate it if we can get there. And I would, I mean, why did I say 3,000? I mean, yeah, I'm trying to get to 3,000 by the end of this year. But yeah, let's try to get to 2,350 by the end of this month. And we got Denny Hamlin still leading this race. I mean, Denny Hamlin is going to be is really good at Richmond. There's no question about it. And we got a Toyota commercial. I'm thinking about doing live streams on TikTok for live reactions. That's what I'm thinking about doing. But I don't know. And I see people do actual live reactions of watching the race on TV. Well, not on, like showing the actual race on the screen. But, I don't want to risk doing that on TikTok and get my account deleted. Oh man, that's the thing about music. Music keeps me going, and I mean, every day I listen to music, and just like before I went live, I was listening to music. We got Breast Tree. Got a Breast Tree commercial. I tell you this, the Breast Tree paint scheme that Austin Dillon runs is actually quite nice. I do like the paint scheme. If the possibilities of going to, let's say, so far right now, Martinsville is the only track I'm going to as of right now. I would like to go to the Roval for the race and all that, but unfortunately, I also got plans the day before the Roval race that is very important to the family that we're going to attend. We got, all right, Denny Hamlin is still leading this thing, and I feel like Truex's car is going to get better throughout the night. No, unfortunately, I'm not going to Atlanta. I wish I could go to Atlanta. And I found this out recent. Like, I just thought about it. If I'm going to a race weekend, I want to see pretty much all the series to be there all at once. Kind of like Atlanta, when I went to Atlanta in the spring, for example, where they had the trucks, Xfinity, and the Cup Series. And if I want to go to like a specific track, for example, like Milwaukee Mile, it's only for the truck race. If all of the series would be there, I would go in a heartbeat. And like, I was kind of bummed that the truck series wasn't racing at Iowa this year, which Iowa always puts on a great race, especially in the truck series. But I was kind of surprised on that. And I'd like to go to Gateway, which I think Gateway would be a fantastic track for Xfinity. But they don't run Xfinity at Gateway. But if I'm going to a racetrack, for a race weekend, I'd like to have all the three series. I would love to see all the series to be there. Just, to get more out of the weekend as much as possible. Try to get as much racing out of the weekend and, all that stuff. Hamlin is putting more time. Kyle Busch ain't doing too good right now. He's in 17th, man. And oh, Tyler Gilliland got in the wall. And there's Bubba Wallace bumping Josh Berry for 5th. Dude, that Josh Berry paint scheme is sexy. I wonder if they'll make a diecast of that. Especially, even if I see a really nice paint scheme and I don't mind getting the diecast of it, I usually mainly get the 164 of those cars most of the time. But if they do make it in the Authentics line, I'll pick it up. It's just a good looking car. And also going back to like the race weekends, like I want to go to Talladega with all 3 of the series being there racing, and including ARCA and all that. If I can go to like the spring weekend for Talladega with all the series, that would be perfect. And I was looking at scheduling for the races in the West Coast. Like Kansas would be great. Las Vegas would be fun to go to. I think Vegas. I think all the 3 series are there in the fall. If I'm no, I'm wrong. They run all 3 series in the spring too, but I don't think the truck series go back there in the fall. I don't think. I can't remember. But I'm down to go. I'm absolutely down to go back to like try to go to another race weekend. But sometimes they only run 1 series, mainly 2 series, or sometimes 3, all 3 of the series, and they'll throw in like a ARCA race in there somewhere. Yeah. If I want to go to Watkins Glen, I'm gonna have to. I mean, the truck series don't race there. And also, I was kind of surprised the truck series doesn't race at Sonoma anymore. I thought the truck race at Sonoma was really good. Yeah, Christopher Bell is really good at short tracks. Kind of surprised on. I mean, I'm not surprised about it. I mean, Christopher Bell is a championship favorite too this season. Kyle Busch, Christopher Bell, Denny Hamlin, and trying to think who else could be up there. Yeah, that's all I could think of. Yeah, Larson, Hamlin, Bell. Hey, what's up, No Tires Just Guys? Welcome, welcome. If I had to pick another guy, like another 4th guy, to be a championship favorite, it'd probably be Blaney or Byron. Probably Byron and Blaney are together, even though Byron has more wins, but Blaney has been performing better. Yeah, Chastain's car looks like an F1 car, even though he's just in his underwear. Cheddar's, man. I wish we had a Cheddar's nearby because Cheddar's is so good. And they just built a Texas Roadhouse. Yeah, Texas Roadhouse in Danville, Virginia, which is like 40 minutes away. And I was thinking, man, I would take a Cheddar's any day. But Texas Roadhouse is really good though. But man, I would love to have a Cheddar's close by. I think Cheddar's is worth the price. It's that good. And they got like this broccoli. They got like some sort of casserole, broccoli casserole or something that's really good. But look at this. We got Christopher Bell trying to get by Denny Hamlin for the lead. And Christopher Bell is literally right there. And Christopher Bell is trying to get around him. And you got Bowman trying to get around Austin Cindric. You got a 3-car battle for 6 right now with Dylan, Josh Berry, and Chase Elliott. And somebody's up against the wall. I don't know who that was. Hey, look, it's Parker Resloff. And the thing is that Denny Hamlin has caught up with lap traffic. Yeah, who do I think is going to finish last? I'm going to go with. I'm going to go with. I don't want to say Reslov because that's too easy. I think Reslov is going to try to run all these laps as much as possible. I mean, it's his first Cup race. Probably. I'm probably going to go with. I don't know. It's a tough choice. It's really tough to pick. But we got Christopher Bell under Denny Hamlin for the lead, but Christopher Bell gets a little bit loose off the corner. But Christopher Bell is, dude, he is hauling ass right now. Christopher Bell is trying to get around Denny Hamlin. Bell's car is really good. But look at this, Truex is joining in too. And you only got 25 to go in stage 1. Also, for my pick, I'm going to go with Chase Briscoe. Texas Roadhouse has real good bread. Really good bread. So does Logan's and what's that place? Outback. Outback has some good bread too, especially with that cinnamon butter they have. But Christopher Bell on the outside gets around Denny Hamlin for the lead. But Denny Hamlin is not going to give it up, but he's actually trying to get by Bell. They're side by side entering the corner, but it looks like Bell is going to get a better run off the corner. Yeah, he's going to get a better run. But Denny Hamlin is still hanging on for second. Like, he's literally trying to get there. But look at this. Truex is going on the outside of Hamlin, trying to get second away. Truex on Denny Hamlin's quarter panel trying to get around him. And Truex is not clear just yet, but he's ahead. Oh, look at this. We got, oh, dude, that's Chris Stapleton. I would love to go see Chris Stapleton in concert. That would be fantastic. Traveler Whiskey, musician and co-founder, master distiller. I haven't even tried Traveler Whiskey. I wonder how good it is. Sounds good. I wonder if I can get it at my ABC. You know what's crazy? There is certain liquor you cannot buy in your state, and you gotta like order it from. There's a website called Casket Cradle, or Casket Cartel. Yeah, Casket Cartel, where you can order alcohol from anywhere you want and have it delivered. You just gotta sign for the. You just gotta sign the paper for it. But I have bought some liquor from that website, including Creekwater Whiskey, which that is Yellow Wolf's whiskey, and that was really cool, man. Hey, the thing is about NASCAR commercials, I wish they could chill with the commercials, but we need commercials so they could pay to broadcast the race. Oh man, my eyeball. Okay, so I picked Chris. I said Chase Briscoe. I picked Chase Briscoe to finish last in this race. But if I'm gonna have to pick somebody else, probably Daniel Hemrick. I hate to say it. I hate to say Daniel Hemrick because he's one of the nicest guys I ever met, one of the chillest dudes. But I hate to say it to pick him. I remember that one race. I think I picked Harrison Burton, and then two maybe it was like 3 to 5 more laps later, he ended up spinning and wrecking out. Christopher Bell has led over 600 laps already this year. That's crazy. We got 3 wide racing in the middle of the pack with Bell. Only got 16 to go in stage 1. Bubba Wallace in 5th right now. He runs pretty good at Richmond. He runs pretty decent at Richmond. And he even has challenged for the lead and battled for the lead at Richmond as well throughout his Cup career. And we got Chase Elliott in 6th right now. He's still hanging into the top 10, pretty decent. He only lost like 2 positions. But I do love that Coca-Cola paint scheme. And you got a hunting sale at Bass Pro Shop. I wonder what sale they got. I need to look up and see what they have. There might be certain things I want. Josh Berry. Got Chris Buescher hanging in 8th. Josh Berry 9th. Reddick in 10th. I do like the Mobile 1 paint scheme that Tyler Reddick is running. And there was if you remember the gold Mobile 1 paint scheme that Josh Berry ran at Sonoma, the one where he decided to play bowling with the other guys, I did like the gold looking car. It just reminds me of Gold member Austin Powers. What can you do with all this gold? Ow. My butt. You know, I kid you not, throughout this whole entire season, like throughout these entire months, I've been trying to find my other Alex Bowman hoodie, and I couldn't find it, and then I realized I squished it because I sit in this chair so many times and didn't notice it because I have a blanket in my seat, and the blanket was over the hoodie. You got Ryan Blaney in 12th. He's running against the wall and trying to diamond cut it into the corner. Christopher Bell looks really good. And Bell having issues with the 51. Oh, man, almost lost it. Bell almost spun the car out. That wouldn't be good. 11 and 19 still battling. Oh, geez, Denny. Okay. Denny just came up in the Truex like he wasn't even there. Okay. I tell you what, if that really cut down Truex's tire, I'll be livid. I'm not kidding. Because look how hard it is just to get through traffic at Richmond with these cars. And, okay, I thought Ty Dillon was going against the wall. Not going to lie, I thought he was. And also, I just want to mention this. Since Richmond is going to the nighttime, I just can't wait to see how beautiful it's going to look again. Kind of like early in the spring, but the fall race at Richmond, it just hits different. It just hits different. Oh, the 51 is trying to stay on the lead lap, but geez, man, he really run Bell's door. But you got the 34 that's hauling ass too. But he's a lap down, but he's trying to be the first person a lap down. So Haley is going to block McDowell, but that's not going to work. And there's a battle behind them. I think that's Truex getting around Ty. And, yep. But Truex is still coming. Like, he's still going after Hamlin. And Michael McDowell is diving it down low on Haley so he can be the first person to lap down. But since Bell is hauling ass right now, he's going to lap Corey LaJoy at any given time. And Bell is lapping Corey LaJoy right now. Ow, my foot. I got a cramp in my foot. Ow. That does not feel good. You got, excuse me, you have Christopher Bell and, I mean, Christopher Bell has put a second 1.5 over Denny Hamlin. Dude, Truex is still dealing with Ty. McDowell is doing a good job trying to get by lap cars, but still, he's going to have to get by Corey LaJoy to unlap himself. Oh, and speaking about Corey LaJoy not being with Spire next season, I wonder who's going to take the 7. I wonder who's going to take the 7 car. And I don't think they ever mentioned Rodney Childers. I don't think they ever mentioned like what car he's going to crew chief. But I think whoever is going to take the 7 car is the one who's going to be the one who's going to crew chief. He might crew chief Michael McDowell. I don't know. I'm going to phrase that because Michael McDowell's crew chief is going with him anyway. So I don't know who Childers is going to crew chief. And then Bell is on the edge of trying to lap. Oh man, I thought LaJoy was going to lose it off the corner. I thought he was going to freaking body slam. And that's not going to work. And Christopher Bell wins stage 1. He pretty much let Noah Gragson go. But Michael McDowell is the car that's going to be the lucky dog. And look, Austin Dillon got 7th in stage 1. He's actually doing not too. It's weird. If you remember in 2020 when Austin Dillon in the playoffs, I think it was in, I can't remember if it was the first round or round 2. I can't remember. But he had that really weird, successful run in the playoffs that season. Like, he was leading laps at Richmond, had a really good car at Richmond, almost won Darlington, almost fucking won the Southern 500 that year. I feel like if he had probably 5 more laps or so at Darlington, I think he possibly could have. I mean, Kevin Harvick's damn good, but Austin Dillon was hauling ass at the end of those final laps too. And when I say anything's possible, anything is freaking possible when it comes to that situation. And also, football's starting back up. The first week of football starts, I think, like September 8th, I think. So I'm looking forward to that. Yeah. I can't wait for football to start back up. There is something I need to check. Speaking about football, there is something I need to look at. Sports. And, okay, Dallas and Rams. Excuse me. Dallas and Rams are still tied, and I'm a Dallas fan, but dude, I am so pissed at Jerry Jones. I'm not joking. I am so mad because why is CeeDee Lamb not in the field? Because of Jerry Jones. And CeeDee Lamb is my favorite player for the Cowboys. And I'm not a Dak Prescott guy. I've never been a Dak guy. The reason I'm not a fan of Prescott is because, he's getting all this money. He's getting a shit ton of money. And when we need to win a game, like when games are really important to win, he plays like shit. And I don't get that. And I don't understand why Jerry Jones isn't doing anything about it, slash not get rid of Prescott. I hate to say it, but dude, what Prescott, when he plays good, he plays great. Like, we play great, but when games that really matter, he just plays like shit, dude. And that's what's frustrating about being a Dallas fan. And then you got Jerry Jones just like what I said, giving him all this money and not having a quarterback that's very capable. Like, dude, I don't care. I would buy out fucking Josh Allen or Lamar Jackson. Hell, I know Patrick Mahomes ain't gonna leave the Chiefs, but I would do anything to get Patrick or something. Yeah, I'm excited to see how this tire strategy is gonna be. It's gonna be kind of. I was thinking like most of these guys are gonna take the very soft tires when it gets like really close to, like, if there's like a caution in the middle of the stage, they're gonna take those tires and do that and go to the end and put on the normal tires, or it'd be like all of that. I don't know, but I know a lot of people in the back are gonna probably take the softs so they can try to gain as much position as possible. Yeah, I'm very intrigued, and since you're a Falcons fan, uh, man, I couldn't remember. I can't recall how good the Falcons were last season. I didn't really watch too many Falcons games last year. Oh, Eric Jones spun in this pit. Okay. All right. Did anybody gain? All right, Chase Elliott looks like he gained some spots. He gained one. Dylan, Busher, Chastain, Reddick, Byron gained some spots. Okay. Reddick didn't gain anything. There's some contact with the 20. Oh, he got in the back of Eric Jones. Okay. The 20 got in the back of Eric Jones, and that's why Eric Jones spun on pit road. I do not watch college football. The reason I don't really watch college football is because um I don't really, there's so many college teams out there. I just don't know which one to go for. And also, I Thomas, he's a big football fan and a basketball fan, huge basketball fan too, and football, but he watches college as well. And I watched college football before, and I didn't. And look, I was so new to college football. The rules are so different compared to the NFL, and I didn't like it. I'm serious. I just, the rules just really confused the hell out of me for college football compared to the NFL. So yeah, and I'm not. I mean, I'm a football fan, but I'm not as big as like Thomas. Chris is a football fan too, and he's a fan of Dallas. But Thomas is a way bigger fan than me and Chris, and Thomas likes the Bills with Josh Allen, which that is a great team and great quarterback. But I think there is one team that comes to mind. I think they're going to be really good, and that's the Texans, because they got Diggs and they got all these other guys they drafted to that team that are going to be that are really good. And I'm also looking forward to see how the Lions are going to be too. I'm really looking forward to that. And I'll watch baseball every once in a while. Like, if it's a baseball game on TV, I'll watch it. I had a team. I started liking the Cardinals, and then I start going to like the Dodgers and all of that. Then you got the Braves, and I just can't really pick a team for baseball now. All right. It doesn't look bad. Yeah, I mean his car doesn't look damaged at all. I mean it's a little tiny little crack in it, but it doesn't look that bad. Oh, okay. So Bell did get into somebody else, and that was Gregson. So that added a little contact, little damage to the front end. Okay. Well, here we go. Oh no, never mind. Lights are back on. Um, and most of the time, like if I watch basketball, I'll message Thomas about a question in basketball because I don't know much. I know players in basketball. I know certain ones, but watching it 24/7, this and that, and if I have a question to ask, I'll ask Thomas or ask one of my other guys that watches or plays basketball and watches. I'll ask them. And but most of the most knowledgeable things I enjoy that I'm pretty knowledgeable in is racing and wrestling side and music and gaming and stuff, but mainly racing and wrestling. And I could get in the topic of music too on certain things. And I like football, but I don't know much as football compared to Thomas. But here we go. We're about to go green on the restart for the start of stage 2, and here we go. And we got Derek Nealon, and we got people trying to make it 4 wide going into turn 1. Okay. And who is going to get destroyed in this restart? Nobody. Oh, somebody almost got in the fence. You got Bell and Hamlin battling for the lead. They're still side by side. You got, oh geez, you got Bubba Wallace leaning on somebody. Couldn't tell who that was. Oh, we got 3 wide racing. 3 wide racing with Reddick in the middle with Larson and Byron. Denny Hamlin and Bell are still battling for the lead. Daniel Suarez is the only, he's the only guy on the option tire. That's crazy. And you got Daniel Hemrick on the high side getting around Byron, and getting around Tyler Reddick and Larson. Yo, the 20 and 11 are having a great battle for the lead. Even the 22 and the 19 are having a great battle for third right now. Those red option tires are really working. Bell and Larson are I don't know why I say Larson, but Bell and Hamlin are battling pretty hard. And also another type of sport I enjoy is MMA, UFC, and all that stuff. I really enjoy watching that too. And Hamlin is going to clear Bell for the lead. We're already lap 16 in stage 2. Good Lord. How's it going, Zan? Welcome. Chase Elliott and Austin Dillon having a battle for 5th. Yo, Daniel Hemrick is hauling ass through traffic. 47 locked up a little bit. Oh, I think Bowman got in the wall because of the 38. I can't tell. I can't tell if he did, because he really had to slow down. Oh, dude, look, Daniel Suarez is literally going through the field, going through the top 10 right now. He's already passed Truex for 4th. Okay, the option tires work. It's like F1. And a lot of people complain about these option tires and stuff. I'm like, well, they've done this before, so what else is new? McDowell has driven up all the way to 19th, 18th right now. And they said McDowell started like 20th, like 26 or something. I wonder if Bowman's on the option tires. No, he's not. Dude, he is fast as hell too. Dude, he's like 3 miles per hour faster than Hamlin. So Suarez is gonna easily take Hamlin's lead in about a lap or two. It's called strategy, Jeff. It's called strategy, my friend. And look at this, man. Daniel Suarez on the outside of Hamlin, going to take the lead away from him. Daniel Suarez takes the lead away from Hamlin. I think they only say they only get like 2 sets of the option tires. The only thing you can't do with the tires is mix them up. That's the only thing about them. Well, since Daniel Suarez is leading in this race, how's everybody's Sunday? It feels very awkward having a Sunday night race, especially at Richmond, instead of a Saturday. But they did it because of the Olympics. But this is the last week for the Olympics. The last day for the Paris Olympics. And I think next week, Leah Diffie is supposed to commentate, I think, if I'm not mistaken. I really hope he does. Because I always like Leah Diffie. And what bugs me is when people say he's British, but he's actually Australian. I mean, Austrian. And Bell looks like he's trying to get to Hamlin a bit. I mean, he's literally there. Oh yeah, the new Beetlejuice movie comes out soon. I might watch it. You know, I never seen the first one until I watched it like a couple weeks ago, and it's actually not that bad of a movie. It's funny, even though Beetlejuice is a dick. Good Lord, McDowell already drove up to Bubba Wallace already. And Bell is already up to Hamlin. All you can eat for $15.99 at Applebee's? Okay, that's not bad. I can give myself a triple chocolate meltdown. But Bell is under Denny Hamlin for second, about entering turn 3, and Bell is going to clear Hamlin for second. And you got McDowell going through the field, like he's slaying through the field right now. And Daniel Suarez leading this race still. I wonder how many seconds he's put on Bell right now. About 3 seconds. Suarez already put about 3 seconds on Bell. And also, I might do some live streams, like game streams, on TikTok sometime this week. Probably do Resident Evil 5. Good lord, McDowell's already in the top 10. I want to see how many cars he's already passed. They need to show the amount. And look at this, McDowell going on the outside of Larson for ninth. And McDowell is in no problem getting up to Chastain. Like, he's literally right there. Night plus 19, about to be 20 for McDowell. Yeah, those option tires work. They work fantastic. Hmm. We have McDowell up to 8th right now, catching Austin Dillon right now. I'm surprised these tires are lasting this long. Travis Peterson is smiling. He's happy with his driver right now. No wonder he's going with him in Spire. It's crazy that McDowell is going to Spire. It's crazy. Yeah, Suarez is not running as hard since he's got a real good distance on Bell. Mm. I tell you what, just you wait till we get to halfway of the stage. This is going to be a very long stage as well. You got 3 wide racing going on. Keselowski getting a huge run on the outside. You know, Keselowski runs really good at Richmond, but right now he's not doing too well today. I need to check something. Okay. Had to change something on fantasy. I think I even totally forgot about fantasy. I couldn't remember who I picked for fantasy. Barbasol. Barbasol, that's how you say it. Wendy, you know what? I kind of want to try Wendy's, the different chicken nuggets they got. They got the honey barbecue ones, and now I saw they got the garlic parmesan ones. They look good. Now they got different flavored chicken nuggets now. Instacart. I don't know. I guess that's like delivering food to your house. I guess. I don't know. All right, we're back racing. Daniel Suarez is caught up to Eric Jones. Like, in my opinion, I don't think Eric Jones. I don't think Legacy Motor Club should have went to Toyota. And ever since Jimmy Johnson became a co-owner, they haven't been doing good at all. I feel so bad for Legacy. Yeah, some of them might come in a little bit sooner to pit. I mean, they still gonna have to pit anyway because it's it's 160 in stage two. That's a lot of laps. So I'm thinking 240, I think, is when they get to that point. Michigan next Sunday at 2:30. Michigan is going to be interesting. I love Michigan, and that's one of the tracks I want to go to. And also, the playoffs has begun for the Truck Series, and the ones to watch out is Christian Eckes and Corey Heim. But Ty Majeski is showing up too, going back to back already. And also, Connor Zillage is racing for Junior Motorsports next year. That's going to be kind of cool to watch. I like Sam Mayer and Justin Allgaier and all them guys at Junior Motorsports. I like to see Carson Kvapil at least try to get a full time ride in Xfinity with Junior Motorsport. But Connor Zillage is going to be really interesting to watch on, and you know, interesting to watch. And the 14 of Chase Briscoe's on pit road. It's still mind-boggling that Stuart Haas is shutting down at the end of this year. But also, you got Christopher Bell and Harrison Burton on pit road. Ow. Got to stretch. Cedric on pit road. Hebrick. Zane Smith. Yeah, that's the whole point of the strategy. I already figured this out. They're gonna pit and they're gonna take part. They're gonna take those specific tires. Yeah. Oh, so Truex is gonna put regular tires, just prime. Uh oh. Christopher. Uh oh. Busher blew by his pits, so he had to back up. All right, Hamlin's in. Bo Wallace, Barry, and Eric Jones are on pit road. You know what? That is a good point. They could just save both of their soft tires for the very final stage and just put them on when they start stage three, and once they get halfway, they'll just put on the other set. They could do that, which that would definitely work. All right, Austin Dillon gonna put prime tires. It's weird calling them prime tires. Sooner or later, I might do an F1 race, another F1 live reaction this year. It depends. Definitely want to do one for Vegas when that happens soon, and do one for, I don't know. I got to look at the schedule again, see what other racing, what other tracks. And Chase Elliott's on pit road. I tell you what, this year for F1 has been a lot better than the past couple years because of the amount of different winners we're getting. And I'm saying that being as a Verstappen fan, I'm happy to see that both of the McLaren guys got a win, especially their first win this year. And seeing Lewis Hamilton get it and George Russell and both Ferrari guys getting their win. And then you got Sergio Perez not just being there. I feel bad for him. I feel so bad for Sergio. Got a good battle for a spot between Austin Dillon and Bubba Wallace. You know, there's a lot of strategy that can come to play. They could put on the regular tires, pit halfway, put softs, put the really soft tires. They could just do that. Uh-oh. And Kyle Busch got a problem on pit road. And there he goes. I think there's a bug on my seat somewhere. Because I just heard it. And Blaney's on pit road. You know, the number 12 reminds me of the older Ryan Newman paint scheme with the Attell paint scheme when it had the red and black and white on it because of the outline. That's what it looks like. Or it looks like Jeremy Mayfield's number 12, Mobile 1 outline. All right, got Byron pitting. Byron's off. 9 seconds for the pit stop. That's pretty good. Yeah, I want to know what happened to Kyle Busch's pit. Oh, Jag gets dropped. Obviously, that's a signal to go. But he felt it and stopped. So that's good. That whole scenario could have gotten a lot worse. And Bowman's a lap down too, man. But Bowman still has to get around Larson. Because Larson hasn't pitted. Mm. Mm. My eyeball. Got an IHOP commercial. I tell you what, IHOP is really good. I'd rather go to an IHOP instead of a Denny's and especially a Huddle House. I went to a Huddle House before I left to go to Indianapolis, and the food wasn't great. I was disappointed with the food. And it's just a country fried steak too, man, with like eggs and a biscuit, which I didn't even touch the biscuit. I didn't even eat the biscuit. And it was something else that came with it too. Can't remember what it was. Oh, hash browns. I didn't even finish the hash browns. Oh, look, the ticker finally worked. It I was really excited when it popped up, but now it's finally working. And I'm surprised Larson hasn't even pit it yet. And look, here's the thing about McDonald's. I like McDonald's, but if you get like a regular burger, like a McDouble or something, the patties doesn't doesn't feel hot at all. That's why it's best to get a quarter pounder. I highly recommend you to get a quarter pounder instead of like the McDouble or the single burgers. And shoot, even the Big Macs too. I love the Big Macs, but the patties are not that hot. But if you get a quarter pounder, the burgers are usually hot, and they taste so much better. Okay, so that's what happened with Busher. And the worst case scenario for Busher is, he's not locked in or anything, but also they're on regular tires. They're on prime. They're not on like any different tire. Larson and Bell battling for the lead, and Bell has taken the lead away from Larson. And here comes Suarez. I tell you what, those option tires are fantastic. They're great. I hope Bowman gets is not a lap down. Definitely doesn't need to be a lap down. Okay, so Cindric, that looks like Stenhouse. Yeah, that is Stenhouse. Stenhouse, Cindric, and Todd Gilliland and Josh Berry are on the option tires right now. Man, look at everybody going against the wall, trying to get a good run off the corner. It reminds me when I went to Richmond a couple, like 2 years ago, and seeing them doing that. That was actually really cool, and it worked. It worked. Look at Eric Jones all the way up against the wall too. Now you got Martrex Jr. on the ball. Where in the fuck is Tyler Reddick going? I mean, he's pitting, but I thought, like, dude, he was running the apron. Like, what the fuck are you doing? I didn't know that was a racing line. Larson should be coming in any minute. There's Larson, as I mentioned. He's coming in right now. But I wonder, more than likely, they're just going to put regular tires on Larson. That's what I'm seeing. Yep. One stop strategy for Larson. I tell you what, the strategy that has done, it really worked out. Hmm. Josh Berry has driven up to 10th. He's doing really good. Uh-oh. Somebody locked up. That was Stenhouse. Okay. Box tops. I remember we collected those when I was younger. Oh, here we go. Bell is still leading. Suarez, Truex, Hamlin, Logano, Chastain, McDowell, Wallace, Austin Dillon, and Josh Berry. I can see Josh Berry getting all the way up to like 5th or more. This track needs to be a little bit wet. I tell you what, the spring Richmond race was really entertaining in the beginning. It really was. I don't know what that is. What is this? Is this a spec? Yes, it is. We got Breasttree. Microphone wanted to give me a hug. Hand smash patties for Sonic burgers, but they look pressed to mean instead of hand. It's different. It's different. Dude wipes. I tell you what, I was happy they gave me some free dude wipes at Martinsville because those things are really good. It's a good product. Dude wipes. They're used for other things. I tell you what, they work really good when you eat like 10 hot dogs from Martinsville, and especially get your hands dirty and everything. And I tell you what, when I go to Martinsville, I'm gonna get me a big bag of hot dogs. Those things are good. I mean, for $10 for like 10 of them, it's worth it. Or it's like 10 for 12. I can't remember, but it's worth it. All right, Bowman is on the lead lap. So there are some guys that only have one set of the option tires, but Bowman has two. He has both of them, so we're fine. Mainly everybody is okay. And you got Bell trying to get by Zane Smith. And look at John Hunter Nemechek. And Bowman is going to be on the verge of being a lap down again. Great. Fantastic. Well, it looks like he's driving away from the leader. I can't tell. Where is Keselowski? Here's the thing: when they show an onboard camera of a driver, they don't really show what position he's in. Oh, so he's in 28th, and he's way down there, a lap down. That's not good. And Bowman's on the edge of being a lap down anyway. And Tyler Reddick is a lap down. Oh, really? Gio won. I saw. Didn't Larson win like the championship or something? If I'm not mistaken, I can't remember. Or Knoxville Nationals or something. It was like his third one. I'll watch dirt racing it, but I don't keep up much with dirt racing because there's so many dirt racing going on. It's hard to keep up with everything. But I did watch uh, Limit dirt racing the other day, and it was awesome. It was really cool to watch. Barry's on pit road and Harrison's on pit road. Okay. I really hope they make that number 4 paint scheme diecast. It's good looking. And there goes Josh Berry. Yeah, and Bell got by Bowman. Okay. Dang. His mom was acting up. Hmm. I wonder what happened during that. I tell you what, I was watching the Bowman Gray Stadium race Saturday after watching the truck race. And I tell you what, man, if you're, oh man, Todd Gilliland got a penalty. But if you're going to watch a Bowman Gray Stadium race, you're going to expect fights all the time. And there were. There were. I need to see what Race Cars Tour is doing next. I need to see what they're doing. Got to get that good stretch in. Yeah, Elks Grove and Fresno hours away. Yeah. I tell you what, the ARCA races, the last couple have been really good to watch. They have been really good. And especially the one from like Salem, and I think it's, yeah, Salem and Elko's. That was good. And then the other one with, oh no. Oh, Truex. I thought Truex wrecked or something. Oh, that's so disastrous. That really sucks for Truex. That's gonna really cost them a lot of time. Man, that sucks for Truex, man. I know he's livid. He is very livid in that car. And Denny Hamlin is coming in pit road. But what I was gonna say is, um, Tyler Reif, he's been winning a lot in ARCA. I think he went back to back, I think. But I could tell you this, I know Higuerani wants to dump his ass every time he gets near him. I know. He just want to wreck his shit so he can win another race. And Tyler Reif has been dominating these races too. What I've seen. But the Cars Tour, on the other hand, Cars Tour has been fantastic, and I cannot wait till they come to South Boston and I can vlog that race. And hopefully, um, hopefully Kevin Harvick will race at South Boston because they're supposed to do an autograph session where I could try to meet him. All right, so Bell, Blaney's out, Bowman's coming in pit road, Hurst is in, Byron's coming in. It's mostly arguing from Larson's mom and Gio's mom. I need to check that out. I need to see what that's like. Well, Bowman just got off pit road. And he had a 9.4 second stop, so that's good. Oh, man, that's a traffic jam. And Zane Smith going under Chase Briscoe like that. I still did pick Chase Briscoe to finish last in the race. And there goes Chase. Dude, that tire on the left rear on Chase Elliott's car looks so flat. Maybe I'm seeing things, but it looks flat. Dance Moms. Oh, God. I remember the main problem from that show is like the dance instructor. I think her name's Abby or something. But I have seen the crazy shit she did, mainly on TikTok. I've seen all that crazy shit on TikTok. And I remember one of them, she was trying to act all cool and everything, start yelling at the other moms, and jeez, man, she had an anger problem. And I think she's still locked up too. If not, she's still under some sort of watch from the law. All right, Kyle Busch in pit road. I want to see Kyle Busch do good today. He's either having shitty luck or making mistakes on track, but you still dislike seeing him fail like this. Especially, you want him to see him win and keep that streak going. But still, it kind of reminds me it's like he's having a Jimmy Johnson season, like 2018 season. Six sets prime, 2 sets option. Okay. Yeah. Well, if you think about it, if they got a camera on them, people act different. They act very different than what they are in real life when there's no camera rolling on them. Yeah, it sucks seeing that. It sucks seeing guys like Jimmy Johnson going through that, and with with Tony Stewart's situation. I mean, his was completely understandable. Which, I mean, what happened? I mean, that will affect your life because that took somebody else's life. Even though it was the guy's fault for being under the influence like that, but still, that's taking a life away, and he was still a kid, and it really affect Tony, and also getting injured too, and but he still ended up winning a race at Sonoma, but still, Jimmy Johnson, it was just wild how things went for him. Also on his family side, man, has really affected him because of what happened with his wife's parents, with his um, in-laws. That was really messed up. I can't wait for Monday Night Raw tomorrow. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait till Monday Night Raw moves to Netflix. I'm just waiting for Seth Rollins to drop the F bomb. I mean, if you put a camera on certain drivers wouldn't like it. Some of them don't mind it. I think it was Jeremy Clements when I was getting him to sign my autograph, my Brickyard 400 sign. He asked me, "It was like, am I on camera?" I said, "Yes, sir. You're on for the vlog." And he's like, "I want." He's like, "Hell yeah, have fun, everybody, and hope y'all enjoy the video and everything." That was really cool. Yeah, I don't have Hulu. I only got Netflix, Peacock, and Amazon Prime. I used to have HBO Max, but the price for HBO Max has gone up, and I pretty much watched all the stuff I wanted to see on HBO Max, like Game of Thrones. I need to watch House of Dragon though. If I ever catch House of Dragon on HBO, I could start watching that. So Bell, so Suarez is leading right now over Bell. Suarez is doing really good. I even mentioned Suarez has a really good car before this race even started because I was looking at the lap averages too. Yeah, Kyle Busch is on reds. Yeah, they're supposed to do a new season for Full Speed and the other series. Well, the other, yeah, they're supposed to do another season for Full Speed, but I think they're trying to get certain drivers to join back in and get different drivers to join. And half of the drivers will do it, but some of them wouldn't. I mean, I could tell you this: you're not gonna expect Truex to be in the show because he's a very private person, which it's respectable. But even if he does decide to be a part of the show, it would make sense because he is retiring after this year, after this season. I tell you what, I'm kind of glad that Truex was able to recover a bit. Pretty much all the Hendrick guys still have their sets for the option. Dang, it's like somebody just literally rode the wall. I don't know if y'all saw that on Kyle Busch's onboard camera. I don't know who that is. I guess it's Jones doing. Yeah, that is Eric Jones. He's just like right on the wall. What's up, Marvin? How you doing? 32 laps to go, man, in stage two, and you still got another 100 some laps to do. I tell you what, I was very curious about watching this series, like this movie series and stuff, and that it's the Hunger Games series. I never watched anything from the Hunger Games, or sat down and learn about it and know about it until last night. I decided to start watching the series, and I watched the first Hunger Games movie, and that movie was really good. I was really surprised. Then I started watching the second one, Catching Fire, and already 30 minutes in, the movie's already freaking crazy. It's already insane. I was pretty surprised on how crazy it got, and until like 30 minutes of the movie. Yeah, I like to see Junior do more racing in the 8 car for Xfinity. I mean, he's done it before many times. But what I recall, I think the last time he ran the number 8 was like 2019 for that throwback race. The Hellmans. And I think he finished like 5th in that race. Daniel Suarez is still leading this thing. He still has a second over Bell. Daniel Suarez has led 48 laps, going on 49 laps right now. It's pretty insane. And I tell you this, Daniel Suarez signed a contract extension, and extinction. I can't pronounce the fucking word, but signed a new contract with Trackhouse again. And somebody said I saw a post saying like he needs to perform better to keep that seat, and he's doing really good. Dude, Austin Dillon's in 6. It would be cool to see the Budweiser sponsor to come back, but Busch is with Chastain right now. I kind of wish Miller Lite came back as a full-time sponsor like it used to. Have the beer wars again. Have Coors Light, Budweiser, and I mean, you could throw a Busch Light into it. Those kind of sponsors, and have a beer battle, or have like an alcohol battle in general. Like have kind of like Jack Daniels and Crown Royal and Smirnoff sponsoring, and trying to think of their alcohol brands. Oh, the chicken, was it chicken cock whiskey or something? They sponsored. Um, I like to see a Fireball paint scheme. Fireball cinnamon whiskey. I would love to see a paint scheme of that. Creekwater would be cool if Young Wolf ever decides to sponsor a race car. And I'm trying to think other alcohol brands that sponsored in NASCAR. I can't remember off the top of my head besides the ones unlisted. Oh, jeez. We're through wide racing. Chicken cock whiskey. That's that's a name. I never seen an actual bottle of it in person. Haven't seen. Yo, imagine Everclear sponsors in NASCAR. Good lord, man. I could see a driver. Oh yeah, I forgot. Jim Beam sponsors in NASCAR too. I forgot about that. Um, what I was gonna say is, imagine Everclear sponsored in NASCAR, and if that driver wins and they get to drink Everclear in victory lane, oh my god, they're gonna be so fucked up. They're gonna get way fucked up. And imagine seeing like Four Loco or hell, throw Beatbox into the sponsorship for racing. That would be cool. I'll be down to advertise their products in Beatbox because Beatbox is pretty good. But it's the same thing for Four Loco. If Four Loco is in NASCAR, I mean, all it takes is at least one can to get you that to till you start feeling things. Yeah, I saw Slim Chicken is in Lynchburg because I had no idea what the hell Slim Chicken was until I Googled it, and I saw there's one in Lynchburg. So it's probably if I ever go to Lynchburg, I'll go to it. But if I'm going to Lynchburg, it they shut down my favorite store in Lynchburg in the mall, the FYE and the Lynchburg Mall, which sucks. But they also have like that sports store. I'll go in and see what they got for racing and see whatever I come across and all that. But if I ever go to Lynchburg, if I'm going to eat somewhere, it'd probably be like the Texas Roadhouse, and definitely want to go back to a Wingstop. I miss going to Wingstop, and that place is so tasty. Also, the mall I think has a Chick-fil-A, if I'm not mistaken. I think there is a Chick-fil-A. I know there's a Subway in there, and then they got that burger place in the mall I haven't even been to that I want to try. And I thought I was tripping. I thought Harrison Burton was spinning. I thought I was tripping. They probably will. They'll probably have his Coca-Cola shirt at Martinsville. I mean, they got his own hauler, so more than likely they're going to have it. Chase Elliott got his own hauler. They're going to have everything available for him. And I mean, Truex is in the top 10, but Carson Ozenvar is coming. I tell you what, Carson is doing a real good job in that car, showing great speed in that thing. Oh, Monster Energy got a flavor called Rio Punch. Interesting. That's another one too. Monster Energy's got their own alcohol uh, drink too. I haven't tried it. I mean, it's called the Beast. I still haven't tried it. Even Mountain Dew's got their own alcohol brand, and I saw where Sunny D's got their own too. Cause I saw the Sunny D one not too long ago at a Food Lion. But we only got 8 to go in stage 2. Man, look at all of these cars. Look at Parker just chilling. I tell you what, everybody is searching for better runs off the corners and entering the corner. And it's multi-lane racing, multiple groove racing, which I love it. Hadn't seen that in a while at Richmond. Well, in quite some time. Mm. 18 cars on the lead lap, man. Well, that depends on Bush. Josh Berry is on the edge of getting the lap down, too. Yeah, it would be cool if Chase Elliott did some sort of autograph session at the Slim Chicken. Is Slim Chicken really good? I never had it. Never been there. And I didn't even know what Slim Chicken was until I saw the sponsor. All right, Josh Berry is going to be a lap down. That's going to put him in the free pass unless he fights for it. He's going to fight for it. And that is not going to work. Ooh, that's a lot of cars in one spot. Chase Elliott is trying his best to get around Truex. And Chase Elliott trying to get it. And Daniel Suarez got stage 2. Chase Elliott on the outside of Truex for the stage. Oh, there's a fight between the two, Truex and Chase. Elliott's gonna get ahead of Truex. They were trading paint. And Truex is mad at Chase. Hmm. I can't even tell if Truex got, like, he legitimately doored Chase. I can't tell. I'm probably just going to the Cup race. Yeah, probably just going to the Cup race that Sunday. If I go to the Xfinity race, it'll probably be I don't know. It depends on Thomas is going, but I know Chris is going to both racing. I know he's going to both races. Good lord. Yeah. Here's the thing. Before um, Thomas moved, I was like, man, I never been to a college football game, even though I don't watch college football anyway. But I just want to go for the experience. And um, LU is the closest college for football besides Duke, and I would love to go experience one of those games. Also, advice for bottles: instead of throwing them like this in the trash, it's best to crush them. And when you crush them, you put the top back on, where it'll look like this, and you have a lot more room for trash. That's some advice from Carbon. Because when you crush it and you put the top in it, air can't get in and it can't expand. Benefits. Yeah, there's going to be a caution. Yeah, this is one time things get amped up. It's the final stage. Everybody is going to go for it. I tell you what, Suarez is playing a. They're playing a fantastic strategy right now. 9.6, and Bell came out a little bit quicker, but I think Suarez is gonna. No, it looks like Bell got it. Yeah, Bell got it. We'll see if it's the right strategy. Probably not going to South Boston this weekend. I will be going to. I'll probably go to South Boston Speedway for the last two races. I'm obviously going to the Cars Tour race because I'm definitely not missing that weekend. But it's possible I'm going to the championship race for South Boston. Yeah, but luckily the ones that bought tickets for the last week that rained out, they keep their ticket for this coming weekend. So that's a good thing. That's a good benefit for South Boston. And I hope Harvick does go to the Cars Tour race so I can meet him and get this diecast autograph because I really want his sign. I've been waiting for so long and almost had that chance in Martinsville early this year and nothing. So, yeah. Two. Here's the thing. I I I think Thomas is still scared of heights, but I think I kind of got it like out of him from heights, from being afraid of heights. I don't know. I gotta ask him if it worked. I gotta ask him if he's still afraid of heights. A lot of option tires starting. Okay, kind of surprised on that. But look at all these guys on the. Whoa! Hey, hey! I don't know if y'all saw that. I think Bubba's got a different tire. I can't tell if they mix match tires. I can't tell if they did. Driving with scissors. Look at Kyle Busch cutting. Those are the sharpest scissors. I love sitting high up so I can see everything, especially if I go to a racetrack. I like sitting high up anyway so I can see everything and plus vlog that part. Luckily, when I went to Daytona, I was able to see the whole track when I was vlogging, so that was great. But with Indianapolis, with everything inside the track, it blocks off the front and entering turn 4 and all that. It looks like I can't tell if it's the same tire, but it looks like they did mix match tires. We're not supposed to do that. But here we go on the restart, and green, green, green. The start of stage 3 is underway, and Bell is got a good launch actually. Oh man, everybody is swarmed in. We're 4 wide right now. We're 4 wide. Entering turn 3, and oh, Chase almost got in the back of Chastain. Dude, Suarez did not get a good launch at all. Oh, and McDowell on the bottom, squeezing it. There's 4 wide. 4 wide. Oh, they're squeezing. And we're 3 wide. Dude, Suarez is getting past all these people with red tires, man. But it's going to come and play later. Oh, Larson got in the wall a bit because of Suarez slowing. Oh, jeez. Oh, man. Suarez is getting swarmed. Suarez is all the way back to 16th. That's crazy. Yeah, I don't. Oh, jeez, McDowell. Okay. Look at everybody on the red tires right now. You know what's crazy? I never had a fear of heights. Never had it. Well, yeah, the good thing is they all started on the option tire, especially Hamlin. Because look what happened to Suarez. And here's the thing, man. They got like 160 some laps to go for this. And I remember when Richmond for the night race started at. Uh oh. Uh oh. Truex is blowing up. That's not good. Truex is blowing up. Truex is coming down pit road. Dang, that sucks. I tell you this right now. Truex is. I mean, he's plus 99 in the playoffs at 13th right now. But still, Truex with the window net down, trying to get all the smoke. Yep, Truex is done for the night. That sucks for Truex. And he's going to finish dead last, too. That sucks. Hmm. Truex is out of the car. Larson's in 14th. I think once they get to like halfway, probably next 100 laps, maybe like 50 to 100 some laps, that's when they're going to change tires. That's what I'm thinking. And after this race, I'm probably going to eat another burrito because those burritos were really good. Yeah, that person didn't look happy. Yeah, since Bell is leading this thing, he's got like the best car until something happens. Yeah, that sucks, Marvin. I understand. I understand the reasoning. I do have I know I have a cousin that's definitely petrified of heights. I think he's more petrified than Thomas that I know of. And since next week is Michigan, which I'm really looking forward to Michigan live reaction. Mm, pods. I still haven't seen a fucking pods near me. I think there's one in Lynchburg, but still, I still haven't seen one in person. Mm. I tell you what, the races I'm really looking forward to doing live reaction is Atlanta and Daytona and Michigan. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to do Bristol night because I'll be out of town. I won't even be in this. I wouldn't. I'll be in a different state. It's getting a little cool. I have my hoodie over there. Yeah, let me go ahead and put my hoodie on. Let's get a reason why I have my hoodie because it does get really cold in here because of the AC, but it also gets really hot quick. Yeah, I had Truex. I had Truex to try to win this thing, but also they just show the points battle between other drivers like Cindric and I mean not Cindric, Busher, Bub Wallace, and Chastain. It's going to be a real good points battle. If any of those guys win or somebody else, that would be fantastic. And McDowell with plus 21 passes. I had to make sure the AC is really good. And here's the thing: you still got a long ways in this race, so I don't want to be that guy and be like, "Hey, uh, wait, Bowman has zero option tires now? Okay, that's fantastic." I don't want to be that guy and be like, "He's gonna blow up," which I hope Bell doesn't because I like Christopher Bell. He's a really cool guy, and he signed my diecast too at Indy. And so all of the Christopher Bell wins are autograph right now. So I'm pretty happy with that. And also having Byron sign the Darlington win. So I brought 3 diecasts with me for the trip and got 2 out of 3. And even when you saw Joey Logano signing autographs, I still couldn't get him to sign the win because he was just getting swarmed like crazy. And he also had to go to do qualifying and then try to meet him again, but he was on the other side, and and I thought I had a good chance to meet Logano because I had a good amount of Logano fans next to me, and thought I was going to be able to get it, but nope. So my only best chance to get Logano's signature, unless I get the other race wins I haven't picked up yet, that's what it's looking like right now. And it looks like Cindric has no power steering, so that sucks. But he's still passing, which that's incredible. So lap 34 going on lap 35 on this run right now with the red tires. When will they start coming down pit road? I have no idea. Probably the next 10 laps, maybe the next 5-10 laps. Man, Suarez is all the way back in 16th. No sets left is 2, 4, 21, 34, 48, and 7. 2 sets are 7, 15, 16, 66. All others have 1 set left. Good Lord. I thought Bowman had another set, but I was wrong. And now Bubba Wallace is caught up to Ryan Blaney. You know, Blaney's car just reminds me, I mean, without like the blue outline, it just reminds me of Ryan Newman's old rides when he used to race for Penske. And Larson's on pit road. Okay. Chevrolet Equinox. I mean, it's nice. I don't know about the front end. Chevrolet. Byron's on pit road. They're putting on Prime. I just realized something. Byron's paint scheme has pretty much like the same colors for Optimus Prime. Denny Hamlin's in. And there's Logano on pit road. I think they're going to run these same tires at Bristol. But I tell you what, if Bristol is going to be like how it was in the spring, I would absolutely love it. I mean, they put resin, and resin eats up tires bad. Yeah, I would definitely consider going back to Richmond. I love going to Richmond. I love the racetrack and the vibe and everything about the track. Good Lord, McDowell drove through like 2, maybe 3 pit pit stalls. All right, Blaney's in. I never tried the powdered body armor stuff for water. I haven't even tried those. Dang, it took 16 seconds for Blaney. What? No. All right, Suarez is on. He's easily getting by a bunch of cars. Oh no, Christopher Bell speeding. Led 150 some laps and got caught speeding. Dang, Bowman got caught speeding. Damn. We need a caution. Dang, it's like a couple years ago when Kyle Busch was leading. It was at the race I went to at Richmond. Kyle Busch was leading, and he was really good, like really fast during the race, and all of a sudden got a speeding penalty and had to come back down pit road and went and do all that and serve it. Dang, that sucks. Buddy of mine said, "Welp." All right, so that more than likely going to put us 2 laps down, I assume. Oh shit. And good, like Daniel Suarez. I know all these other people has got to pit. I mean, the other guys are already pitted and going by Suarez, but I don't know. And Hamlin's in second. And Hamlin is hauling ass too. Dang, Chase Elliott tried to get around Suarez, but Suarez blocked him. I still feel like we're going to get another caution. And I mean, I don't know when, but it's going to happen. So Michigan starts at 2:30 next week, Sunday. Yeah, flow racing's awesome. It's worth getting. I like it better than Racing America. Because for Racing America, you have to buy certain races if you want to watch. But flow racing, you got Cars Tour, you got ARCA, you got your local short track racing, including South Boston Speedway, which is worth it. Yeah, we're 2 laps down. I wish we weren't 2 laps down. All right, Suarez on pit road. The only thing is about Suarez is no mistakes with his crew and no mistakes on pit road. And Denny Hamlin, since he went on pit road, already pitted, already got by Suarez. What's funny about Truex's situation, it says off in very last place. I mean, he's pretty much out of the race because of his engine is destroyed. It's all messed up. Oof. Gotta stretch. Now, fuck. Since I said something about Truex being off instead of out, they switched it. Hamlin, Logano. Good old rivalries. Yeah, I mean, Austin Dillon's running third. That's insane. Imagine Austin Dillon wins his race. Imagine that happens. That would definitely change the whole playoff system. I think it's because they got that engineer now. I'm not sure if he's a new one, but he's been with RCR for a long time. Maybe he came out of retirement. I don't know. Logano is not far from Hamlin too. He's literally like right in front of him. He's not far. I mean, them two are really close to each other. They're under zero point 0.5. And Hamlin got around Kyle Busch to put him a lap down. We got 96 laps to go in this race. Dang, my leg itches. Hmm. Chastain is having a good run. He's running in six. He's not doing too bad, especially kindly the paint scheme. It's just funny to see. I tell you what, it would make sense if that paint scheme ran at Daytona or Talladega or something when you're on the pedal all the time. And like Bubba Wallace is running fifth. He's been running in the top 10 all day pretty much. Got a Toyota Camry commercial. Hmm. I'm not a Toyota guy, but those Camrys are pretty nice. I hate to say it. When I saw um, the electric Silverado truck at Indy, and it's even in the vlog, it doesn't even look like a Silverado. It looks like that Chevrolet Avalanche they used to make. And I don't remember the reasoning why they stopped making the Avalanche, but I mean, the whole electric truck looks exactly like a modern Avalanche. Dang, I want some lasagna right now. Like homemade. It sounds so good. Sonic Smasher Burger. I wonder if it's any good. Got a golf commercial with Jeremy Renner voicing, doing the narration. Oh, Austin Dillon is fast. He's about to take second away from Logano. And look at his brother Ty Dillon trying to get in this thing. Oh, Dillon and I think Dillon and Logano traded paint, and that looks like debris. Could have sworn I saw some debris on the track, if I'm not crazy. That's really going to help Logano. Not Logano. That's going to really help Hamlin. Well, Hamlin is not that far anyway. He's literally like right there. Oh my lord. The possibilities of this happening right now. The possibilities of this happening. Yep. As you just mentioned. Yep. He about put his ass in the wall. That was close to wiping out the 22. Well, that was going to be a disaster. I tell you what, if Austin Dillon did take out Logano, all those people that despise Logano are going to be a big fan of Austin Dillon. Yeah, they all still going to have to pit again. Everybody's going to have to pit again. Man, look how bigger the option tires are compared to the prime. I mean, it's supposed to be bigger anyway because of more grip. Ty Gilliland is pitting. I was pretty shocked on how Austin Dillon was able to get up to Logano like that, and it was during commercial break. I mean, Austin Dillon is still there. He's still there. That's going to be difficult for Austin Dillon. Oh, he's there. He's coming. Speaking about Austin Dillon running Richmond, like running really good at Richmond randomly. It's crazy. It's like 2020 all over again. Austin Dillon has got a good spot. Good lord, since last top five for Austin Dillon has been Bristol Dirt last year, which I was there. All right, so Austin Dillon has passed Logano for second, and he's pretty much driving away from Logano. Pretty impressive, and he's a lot faster than Hamlin. Austin Dillon is the fastest car on the track right now, and we're going to commercial. I want to see Austin Dillon catch up to Hamlin. Tell you what, I can't wait for next week. At least we're going to a track that's like way faster. Oh, dude, I tell you what, I kind of want to go to Wendy's just to try the other flavors of sauce they got for the chicken nuggets. I mean, they got Parmesan and they have honey barbecue now. Dang, the new Minions. I mean, the new Despicable Me movie is already releasing on DVD. Intercontinental Champion 2 out of 3 free fall. I mean, I already knew Braun. Yeah, Braun Breaker is going to win that. There's no doubt about that. Oh, kickoff Thursday against the Chiefs and Ravens and Packers and Eagles. Okay, that's 2 nights back to back. Oh hell yeah! We got a Friday game, and we got Thursday, and here we go. Austin Dillon has caught up to Denny Hamlin. 32nd in points for Austin Dillon. Imagine he wins this race. Logano getting off pit road. Priest out of pit road. Larson, McDowell. All right, Hamlin's on pit road. McDowell's out. Larson's out. Chastain's in. Byron's in. All right, three's going in. Reddick's in. All right, Reddick's out. Hamlin's out. I know Bell has got the penalty, but oh, jeez. All right, Dillon out. 9.0 for Austin Dillon's pit stop. That's incredible. All right. Now, I wonder, anybody going to get any penalties? Slim Chicken. Never been there. Coca-Cola. I like Coca-Cola. It's pretty good. Ooh. 12-second pit stop for Chase Elliott. Carson Ozavar is on pit road. Primary. Oh, that was a good, clean stop for Carson. Well, Christopher Bell is leading this race right now, but he still hasn't pitted. And Hamlin's in fifth. I tell you what, I do like Brian Blaney's paint scheme. 14 cars on the lead lap. Yeah, and Chase Elliott is a lap down, but he's going through the traffic right now. Ooh, the way how Austin Dillon diamonds on the turn, that's pretty good. That 3 car is coming. He's really fast. And he's literally right there. And Austin Dillon under the 22. Entering turn 3. And it looks like Austin Dillon is going to clear the 22. Now Bell's on pit road. Suarez hasn't even pitted. Oh, somebody smoking. That was a lot of smoke, but okay. Thought somebody blew up. What if Bell gets another penalty? It's a lot of smoke right there. But Hamlin has caught up to Suarez for the lead. I tell you what, the way how Austin Dillon's car is rotating into the corner is so much better than. Oh, Austin Dillon tried, but that didn't work. Hmm. Yo. Good lord. Bell on the outside. But he pitted and got fresher tires, so he's going to unlap himself. Ooh, that really slowed down Hamlin. Mm. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, if it goes green all the way, Hamlin's car will start fading. Got 46 to go. Oh, and 12 on pit road. The apron for Richmond is so small. Oh wow, they did put 2 seconds on Laguna. Holy moly! Hmm. All these lap cars getting is really hurting Austin. And Hamlin, look, I know I have a feeling Ty Dillon is gonna look help his brother out a little bit. Oh, that was weird. That's insane, man. Mm, that was a mistake. I don't know what Hamlin was thinking. And there's Austin Dillon. He's there. I would move him. I thought Austin Dillon was just gonna love tap him, move him out of the way. I don't know. Austin is really, he's trying, man. Austin is literally trying. And here comes Dylan. What if Austin gets in the... Oh, God. That would be something. Contact. He did. I don't know. Maybe. 32. Good question. What is Austin Dillon gonna do this time? Is he gonna... Oh, that was close. And Logano is coming back. He's already under 2 seconds. Here comes Suarez. Huge opportunity. And nothing. Oh, he's on. He's there. Not quite. But, oh, he's there. Oh, he's got a good run. Dylan for the lead. Push him up. You got to push him up the track if you want to make this pass. Here goes Austin. Austin Dillon to the bottom. And he clears him. Austin Dillon cleared Denny Hamlin for the freaking lead. I cannot believe this happened. Are we going NASCAR nonstop? Yes, we are. Oh, look, Kyle Busch is getting around 11. Small Frosty for $1? What? Oh, hell yeah. And Austin Dillon is, it's shocking, but I'm really happy that he's running pretty good. But it's very shocking seeing this. And I know Austin Dillon has done some things behind the wheel, but he doesn't run up front like a bunch of other people. But, dude, I tell you this, Austin Dillon was fast. He was the fastest one during practice, so he's been running really good. And you got a bunch of people running against the wall, trying. I don't know why, but I have a feeling somebody wants to cause a caution. There's no question. Darlington is going to be really fun to do a live reaction. I don't know, it might go. I don't know. It depends. Really depends on everything that's going on. What's the date? Today is the 11th. Okay. Daniel freaking Suarez. Over 20 to go. I can't wait to watch Twisted Toe reaction on this race. .68 races since his last win. Which his last Cup win was back in 22 when he won at Daytona and advanced to the playoffs that way. That's insane, man. That's insane. I tell you this, if he wins this race, it's going to change the whole game. But also, still got a long ways to go in this thing. And I wouldn't be surprised somebody is going to do something. It's crazy to see Austin Dillon running really good and seeing Kyle Busch running not having a good run. I mean, plus, the thing is about Kyle Busch, he's also hurt too. Oh, I forgot. Suarez has got option tires. He's fast. He's still got a good amount of. He's gaining a whole second a lap. So. But Suarez is going to have to get through traffic. He's going to have to. He's still going to have to get through all these cars and everything. Bowman's 3 laps down. And there's only one Hendrick car in the top 10. That's Larson. And that's it. You know, you see cars up against a wall. It's like, man, are they really trying to bring out the caution? I tell you what, this race has been really cool with the strategy. I don't care what anybody thinks. I mean, the whole strategy game in this race is top notch. And it has been a pretty good race for battling for the lead and position. And seeing them doing the option tires and going through the field like this and that, it's pretty impressive. And the thing is about seeing this is Austin Dillon's already got a 2.5 second lead over Hamlin. Then you got Daniel Suarez that is going through the field like a maniac, and he's got 7 seconds, still dropping like a rock on time. It's pretty impressive. Still got to keep going. Still got a good amount of laps to go. All right, 7 to go. And the thing is, Austin Dillon can't slouch right now because Suarez is coming. He is definitely coming. Because Suarez has got 24 point such and such, and Austin Dillon is like 25 point such and such. So Suarez is a second quicker than Austin Dillon. I tell you what, when you watch a race in person with strategy and everything, and seeing who's faster, this and that, you also got to spectate and look out through the field, like who is really ripping through the field. And this is like one of the great examples. Oh, dang, 15 got in the wall. I mean, not 15, the 51 got in the wall. But okay. But seeing all this stuff going down, it's pretty intense. I wish they put a camera on Suarez. I want to see him ripping through the field. No caution. We definitely don't want a caution. Hey, I forgot Johnny Morris is. Hey, look, Johnny Morris is there. Yeah. I mean, Suarez is a lot faster than everybody in the top 5, but he wasn't going to have enough time to get up to Austin. I wouldn't think. Oh, never mind. There goes Priest. Whoa! What happened there? Okay. Okay, that's unfortunate. What in the world just happened? I can't tell if Stenhouse brakes went out. Oh, what happened? Oh, lock. I just realized something. I think I know the reason why Stenhouse did that because of RCR. Yo, because of Kyle Busch. I think Stenhouse did that to screw RCR. This changes everything. Um, I don't know. I guarantee you, Ryan Priest saw Stenhouse. Priest is going to ask him, "Let me see your chart." Dude, I cannot believe it. I just cannot believe that happened. I can't believe that happened. But here's the thing. A lot of these guys, the gap between the 22 and 11, oh man, that's going to be really huge. And they're going to take the option tires more than likely. Yeah, they're going to put option tires. But some of these people probably haven't pitted yet. There goes Austin Dillon, and there's Logano. Oh, wow. Logano gained the spot. Yo, we're about to see the biggest, probably one of the biggest crashes at Richmond. Watch. Yeah, things are going to get crazy. Well, since we about to see some crazy shit, just get ready. Just get ready for this. And look, if Austin somehow wins this shit, this playoff is going to be overhauled with the amount of people that are trying to get in. Look, Truex may be fine for now, but think about it. You still got a good amount of racing to go. Okay. I don't know why, but I have a feeling there's going to be a pile up. I think there's going to be a big wreck. Watch. Yo, what what if Hamlin wrecks like Austin Dillon And then all of a sudden you see RCR walking towards Denny Hamlin and just clocks him in the face. Oh man, that would suck. But that's what you call entertainment. I don't condone violence at all. But watching somebody do that, because, I mean, this is money on the line, this is a race win, and trying to get in the championship, race for the champ. All right, here we go. This shit's about to get wild. And 3, 2, 1, and green, green, green. Here we go. And, oh my lord. It doesn't look like a great restart, and who's going to get plowed into? 4 wide entering turn 1. Great restart. Logano in the lead. He's got a great run. Nobody's going to touch him. Logano's going to win this shit. They can't get to him. He couldn't get to him. They're not going to touch him. He's about a car length. He's not going to get to him. Oh, no! He wrecks him! Oh, and did he? Oh, and Austin Dillon is gonna. Yo! Holy shit! I knew that was gonna happen. I knew. Austin Dillon had no choice. Austin had no fucking choice. There's gonna be a brawl, man. This shit's fucking wild. It's gonna be a brawl. Yo, that is the wildest shit I have ever seen at Richmond. Yo, that is insane. I gotta. Oh, here comes. Oh man, Logano's car's all jacked up. You can't make that shit up. You can't make that shit up. Look, I understand Austin Dillon's position, but the way how he won that, I'll tell you this right now, he did something to other drivers. He's done something. Austin Dillon has done something that would make people so fucking happy. Dude, imagine this. Imagine somebody on pit road goes over to Austin Dillon and just clocks him in victory lane like that. Oh, God. This shit's wild. But if Austin Dillon, I mean, since he won this race, dude, I cannot wait to watch the reaction. Yeah, I mean, he had no choice, but he fucking sent it. I give props to Dillon to do that, but Jesus, man. And look at this. Tyler Reddick ends up winning, and Reddick gets in the back of the 3 for a bit. But jeez, man, he fucking sent. Damn, I kind of wish I went to Richmond. Not gonna lie, I wish I went to Richmond. Man, Austin Dillon freaking wins. Oh, I want to hear this crap. I want to hear this stuff. Let's go. Let's go. I want to see Denny's interview. I wanted to watch Denny. Dude, that is fucking wild. I want to see Denny's interview. Probably not going to be able to, but I want to see. I know Front Stretch is going to be there interviewing him. I. That shit's crazy. I don't know. I don't know. The one thing is about Austin Dillon, he wasn't going to make the corner anyway when he was diving in like that. But geez, man, I tell you this moment right here is really going to put this on the map for NASCAR, for the sport. It's going to be on the news, everything. I know Chris is pissed because he's really spamming on message. Oh, here we go. Hamlin's interview. Mm. Now, I wonder how the playoffs are looking.
who am I to throw stones in glass house? But man, I certainly never won one that way.
Hope the shoulder heals up this week. We'll see you in Michigan.
All right, thanks.
Denny Hamlin winds up in second place, but Rick, some very honest and candid comments from Denny Hamlin.
I want to see Joey and that's Kyle Busch right there. I want to see. Look at Bob Pockrass. Look at Bob Pockrass.
It all starts on the restart, right? Like the three, we talked about it, he just doesn't go. Like he doesn't go early enough. He needs to jump at the first line. He waits. Logano gets a monster restart, rolls around him, and I have to agree with Joey. You know, Joey said, hey, the bump and run, the three definitely close from a long ways back, 4 car lengths back. Jeff, let's go all the way back to the restart.
Yeah, well, here you go. Austin Dillon picked the inside, which meant he had to leave with forward momentum to be ahead of the 22. Joey Logano did a better job on the restart, and now the 22 is ahead of him. Now it's advantage Joey Logano.
And right here, he knows he's in trouble. The 3 needs to try to wash it up. Once the 22 gets power down on the outside, it's kind of game over. We get down here in turn 3. The 3 car is good, but not good enough to gain any time, even with the 22 washing up a little bit.
Yeah, we talked about it with
That's insane.
winning a race means you have a chance to win a championship. It's going to test your values. It's going to test your morals. Austin talking about how long it had been since he won, and Joey's right. I mean, it's a long way back. There's no way Austin Dillon can make the corner and still do this. So contact, Logano out of the way. Here comes Hamlin. Hamlin thinks he's going to win the race. Contact again. Austin Dillon the winner. And I understand why Hamlin and Joey are upset.
Absolutely.
And I also understand why Austin Dillon did it.
Well, you said it. If he could get there, they'd be contact.
2 years. It had been 2 years since Dillon had won a race. And now he will be in the playoffs, but he's going to have a couple guys that he's going to have to be very cautious when he races around them. Because Joey Logano has just vented how he felt about it. Denny Hamlin,
Of course.
didn't think it was the way you should race. But they're not standing in victory lane like the 3 team is with Austin Dillon.
Yo, look at the Cookout mascot, the Shake, just celebrating. Look, he's just celebrating, not knowing what happened, probably. Dang.
But then in the end, aggression got him to the checkered flag.
Caution. That's crazy. But that's it for the race. I have no words. One of the craziest finishes I ever seen. And I've seen a lot of crazy shit, man, but that was insane. But thank you all for watching this live reaction stream and everything. We'll be back for Michigan next week, Sunday. If you enjoy it, hit that like button and subscribe for more if you want more NASCAR live reactions. And thank you all for tuning in. You can also follow me on X at SmokeRubber13 and TikTok at SmokeRubber13. And you can also follow me on Instagram and Threads at NicholasCarbon13. Thank you all for watching. I love every single one of y'all. And just remember, stay gold.